Good morning, and thanks so much for joining me today. This is Coffee with Carol, and this morning we're going to be touring two beautiful homes. You know, one thing about the real estate market is that I love looking at homes, and I think you do as well. And so today we're going to look at two different homes in Fair Oaks. One that is more of a starter price range around $599, and the second that is a beautiful home that's listed at $1,250,000. So both ends of the spectrum. You know, today there are actually 71 homes on the market in Fair Oaks, which is a lot more homes than we used to have in just a few short months ago. And the prices range. The smallest home that's on the market currently is listed at $439. And that is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, followed by a home that's 3,500 square feet on 5.5 acres for $2.874. So the two that we're going to look at today are kind of in the middle of those ranges, and they're actually very, very pretty. So I hope that you'll sit back, grab your coffee, and relax while I show you these two properties. You know, one thing about getting inside of homes is that it helps you to really get a better understanding of the floor plan and the flow. Many times I look at a home on my computer, much like you do, and when I get there, I think, am I at the right house? Because photographers have a way of making homes look a little bit better than they are when you get there. And actually, these two homes are not that way at all. They were gorgeous when I got there. So please sit back and let's take a look together. Now, before we do that, though, I do want to take a look at the real estate activity in Fair Oaks over the last few years. We'll start with 2021. Now, in 2021, actually, we were in the midst of the pandemic, and surprisingly enough, the market was going crazy. We never would have predicted that, but it was definitely a hot market. The graph that you're looking at here is the last 15 months of that market. And you can see on the far left, the light green line is how many homes we had on the market in Fair Oaks. The dark green, that's how many homes we're selling. And that red line, that's the pended sales. That's how many homes were going pended during that month. This is a snapshot in time. And so you can see that homes were flying off the shelf. Now, fast forward, go over to the far right of your graph and look at that tall, dark, light green line. That's actually how many homes are currently on the market in Fair Oaks. So you can see that if you look down at the middle of the graph, there were quite a few homes that went from this price range or from this time in the market in December to where we are today. Now, this is actually a snapshot of the last 15 weeks. So you can see that we have doubled our inventory over that 15-week time frame. And today we've got a lot of homes to choose from. But actually last week, this is the most current that we could possibly have for data for you on Fair Oaks. This just published this morning. And you can see that we had 17 homes go pended last week. That's a good number. So it is a very strong and active market. It's just that we have more to choose from now. Let's look at some of the differences in the market. So what's changed since that 2021 pandemic market? Well, we went from 35 homes available to now we have 71 homes available. We went from going for 14 days on the market to a pended sale to now 21. And I can tell you, when your home is on the market and you are at that 21, 22, 23 days, you're starting to get a little fatigued and you're starting to get a little stressed because what you remember is last year's market when things were selling with multiple offers and flying off the shelf. Well, can I just tell you that this is a more normal market? Actually, this isn't even normal yet. So we're just used to what happened last year, and we have to just relax and know that things are taking a little bit longer. But the next is important as well, the percentage of the asking price, where sellers were getting 104% of their asking price because of that market was such a multiple offer frenzy, to now the sellers are getting 96% on average. And they're having to take price reductions. More than half of the homes that go pended have had a price reduction during that time that they've been on the market. So you do have to be priced right to get your home sold. So based on closed sales, though, we have 1.8 months of inventory available. So that's still a very healthy market. And what does that mean? Well, what that means is if not another home came on the market in Fair Oaks, it would take us 1.8 months or about 7 weeks to go through all of our inventory, and then we would be out. So realistically, that's obviously not going to happen, but that's kind of how we weigh and gauge what kind of a market is it and how much inventory do we have and what is a healthy market. And quite frankly, getting closer to 3 months of inventory is more healthy. It gives buyers choices and it kind of gets everybody in line with where the market really is. So that's your history lesson. Now let's look at some houses. So the first one I wanted to show you is nicely updated. It's in Fair Oaks. Like I said, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it's listed currently at $599. It's 1,427 square feet on almost a quarter-acre lot. Now, what I want you to notice is the placement of this home. It is a corner lot, but I can tell you that sometimes, when you have a home that sits on the corner and you've got a side yard that's not being used, it's a waste of space, and it isn't always attractive. But I can tell you that this home is really quite charming, the way that they positioned it on that lot. If you can see here on this large photo on the far left, you've got a nice RV and additional parking. And then on the right, you have the driveway. So it just really is nicely positioned there. And you can see in this top photo up here as well, this is the aerial view of the home. And so you can see how it's kind of facing the corner, and that gave a lot of nice space to the backyard for the pool. And that pool is in very nice condition. It was just recently resurfaced, so it is very, very well maintained. Then this is the inside of the home. You've got a nice open floor plan, which is what everyone wants these days. You've got an updated kitchen, beautiful wood floors, a nice fireplace, recessed lighting. It's freshly painted throughout. And then you can see that you've got a nice little breakfast nook area. It just really is a charming floor plan and a very well-maintained home. Then this large photo is a bonus room or a game room. So it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but a lot of times people are looking for an office. So I think that this large room could make a wonderful office and, also a guest room. If you did for instance, a Murphy bed. It's got French doors then that go out to that very nice backyard. It's just really a charming floor plan. This is your master suite. The master suite has been updated. It's got a nice big tiled shower with new sink and toilet and lighting. Very, very nicely done for that primary bedroom. So the next one I wanted to show you is on Oxbow Ridge. Oxbow Ridge is off of Winding Way. This is a very popular little quaint neighborhood. It's gated. It only has 18 homes in it. And this particular home has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's 3,182 square feet on a 3rd-acre lot. It's very, very nice. And this one thing that's unique about this home and that I really enjoyed was the view of this pool. You can see out of 3 different rooms. So you can see it as soon as you walk in the front door. You can see it from the living room, the master suite, as well as from the kitchen. So just a focal point of this home. Has very nice curb appeal, of course. And then here is the inside of the home. You've got a beautiful kitchen, which if you enjoy cooking, this is a really nice kitchen for that. Lots of counter space, top of the line appliances. You've got several different seating areas. So you have the breakfast nook. You also have the seating at the counter, and you have a very spacious dining room as well. This is your primary bedroom. You've got vaulted ceilings. It's very large. It overlooks that pool, as I was saying. And you've got this nice master suite closet. This is such a great closet. It almost looks like it's big enough to be a bedroom, but it's got lots of nice area for you to store and sort all of your things and look really organized in your closet. You have a nice soaking tub as well as a walk-in shower there, double sinks, and some additional storage. So that's just a lovely primary bedroom. Then the living space, you have a very nice living room, family room area, those beautiful beam ceilings with exposed wood. You've got the fireplace that's gas. Those wood floors throughout are just really lovely. Lots of nice open space for entertaining. And then this bottom corner photo, what I wanted to show you was this is the picture as you're walking in the front door. And so that's your first look. And I think it's always so impressive when you walk in a home that there's something that's really striking. And that's this. That would be the swimming pool. Now, in addition, this has nice areas in the backyard as well. So not just the pool, you've got some nice barbecue areas, several different seating areas for this home. And then, of course, this is the covered bridge that you drive through to get into this subdivision. So it's just a lovely area. These photos show you how pretty it is, sitting off of Winding Way there with all the trees. You know, Fair Oaks is known for its tree-lined streets, and it really, truly is beautiful. If you're not familiar with where Fair Oaks is, it borders on the American River. And so you've got bike trails, you've got parks. It's just a really nice place for you to be if you're into the outdoors. Population is about 32,000. And we have just a 90-minute trip to the Bay Area or a 2-hour trip up the hill to Tahoe. So it's a wonderful location. And of course, very close to downtown Sacramento. If you'd like to see either of these homes, or maybe there's something else you are interested in, I hope that you'll put a message in the chat, because I would love to show you property. It's one of the things I enjoy most. So I hope most of all that you will make it a great day. Thanks for joining me.